a resonating theme for Republicans.
Well, as you say, I very much agree with both Rand and Ron Paul in terms of domestic economic policy. In terms of people understanding it, it's hard to know because there's a lot of other noise around Ron Paul. There are issues about his leadership capabilities. There's issues about his foreign policy. However, it's very interesting how strong a base Paul has among young people, because he's the only one, I think, that smart young people see is willing to deal with the long-term issues that will affect 20-year-old students 30 years in the future. He's really proposed to actually reduce the scale of government, to cut the cost by actually eliminating departments. And that's the only way you're really going to cut government costs.
But, don't you wonder, John, I told Congressman Paul when he was here that he's kind of like the Rodney Dangerfield of the race. He gets no respect. And you're quite right. I can remember as a young reporter, or let's say younger, the stuff he was saying, he was way ahead of the curve on this piling up of debt and our obligations abroad and how it's breaking the bank. I mean, he was way ahead of all of this stuff. Questions about entanglements prompted by the Federal Reserve and no one really providing any oversight. So whether you agree or disagree with him, he was way, way ahead of the issue. I'm not saying like Al Gore inventing the Internet. He was actually ahead of all of these issues. Yet, while he incites passion, certainly among a lot of folks who like the fact that he sticks to his guns, he has yet to win a primary or a caucus. How much longer do you think he can go on doing that?
Well, I think his purpose is not to get elected. I think his purpose is to get a message out. And I think you're very right that he is the only one that's both been consistent and fundamentally been correct in terms of his prognosis of where our country was headed.
So what do you think about his relationship with Mitt Romney? A lot has been made, and I asked both gentlemen this. I sound like a name dropper, don't I? But I did ask both of them about this. That is Mitt Romney and Ron Paul, whether there's a cozy symbiotic relationship. We're giving you early Mississippi results, but this is actually laughable. It's literally 26 people reporting, so accept that as it is. But that a deal has been made or an understanding has been announced between the two, maybe providing a primetime speech at the convention for Ron Paul, or maybe a cabinet position for his son, if not the vice presidency for his son, Rand Paul. What do you make of that?
I think that's very unlikely. I don't think that Romney needs Paul's support enough at this stage of the game to be making any significant concessions. He might.
But you don't want to tick him off either, right, John? You don't want to tick him off.
You don't, because he does have an extremely loyal base, and interestingly enough, it's a base that could choose not to vote. I doubt they're going to vote for Obama.
That's true.
But they may choose not to vote, and if they choose not to vote, that would be crucial to Romney. So I think that Romney will try to work something out with Paul in the long term. I just doubt he's made a deal this early because there's too many other deals that probably have to be made.
You're right, John Allison. Thank you very, very much. And whether deal is made or not, it is interesting that the two have never been making swipes at each other, nearly to the degree that you have Santorum going after Romney, Romney going after Gingrich, Gingrich going after Santorum. Ron Paul and Romney, not so much. All right, we're going to be getting some intriguing reads out of both Alabama and Mississippi, what's on voters' minds. It's not surprising the economy is a big theme, but when we come back with our Melissa Francis, where do you find out how big a theme? After this, continue Fox Business coverage of two races in two crucial southern states that are way, way, way too close to call. That's why we're not calling them. Stick around.
Sometimes you have only one opportunity to insure your assets before disaster strikes. And how will you protect your investments? Gold. Call now, 800-214-8417, and Lear Financial will send you a free, comprehensive report on the markets and today's best gold buys. Over the last 5 years, gold has outperformed the markets, and some experts believe the best is yet to come. Gold is easy to buy, easy to sell. It has never been worth zero, and the timing may never be better. Call 800-214-8417 for your free gold investment report on today's best gold buys, and also receive Lear's special CD, Using Gold to Protect and Grow Your Nest Egg. Gold, the smart choice for today's investor. Call now, 800-214-8417.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Located in Aurora, Illinois, Aztec Lock Nut Company is an industry leader in the manufacture of all-metal, self-locking nuts. Their high-tech yet green approach to manufacturing results in quality which is second to none. Aztec's key product line features all-metal and nylon insert lock nuts in hex, flange, large diameter, and metric variations. Aztec lock nuts hold together products from lawn chairs to airliners. The quality found in every order starts when each nut is inspected in the Aztec Quality Assurance Laboratory to assure the customer specifications are met. Secondary machining adds modifications such as slitting, tapping, and turning. State-of-the-art stamping machines and tooling apply deflection with high-speed precision. Automated testing machines verify that the locking deflection creates the right amount of friction between the nut and test bolt. Torque testing machines measure data at multiple points through several installation cycles to calculate adjustments. After the plating finish is applied, the nuts undergo a final inspection to make sure they meet the standards for which Aztec is known. While its high-volume manufacturing process is ISO certified, Aztec headquarters itself is LEED EB Gold level, which recognizes its minimal environmental impact. Attributes such as abundant natural light and vented fresh air make a healthy work atmosphere. The use of eco-friendly solvents, a recycled water irrigation system, and solar heat also improve workplace quality while helping to sustain the environment. To find out more about Aztec Lock Nut Company, visit their website at azteclocknut.com. This is John Criswell for Manufacturing Marvels.
Americans are always ready to work hard for a better future. Since Ameriprise Financial was founded back in 1894, they've been committed to putting clients first, helping generations through tough times, good times, never taking a bailout, there when you need them, helping millions of Americans over the centuries. The strength of a global financial leader, the heart of a one-to-one relationship. Together, for your future.
All right. We don't know how Mississippi and Alabama are going to go, but we do know what was on the mind of a lot of voters in both states when they went to the polls. Melissa Francis has been monitoring all of that and has a sort of a read on what they were thinking as they were leaving. Hey, Melissa.
That's right. We're drilling down on the details. The polls in Alabama and Mississippi are closed. We have some very interesting color for you, though. The ability to beat President Obama is significant in this primary race, and that's one place that Romney is really pulling in the votes. It's actually a strong